Infernape. Many have tried to take the title of best fire deck in Pokemon Pocket, but OG Charizard remains supreme. We are here in the deck profile, and I'm sure like most of you, this is actually one of the first decks that I made in Pokemon Pocket. You know, with the release of new cards and new sets, you add some things, you take some things out, you tweak it just to make it as good as it can get, and Shining Revelry added a bunch of new cards to make this as good as it can get. Don't get me wrong though, this is still a Charizard Moltres deck. The whole premise of this deck is to get Moltres into the active spot, put in energy on it so it can start Inferno Dancing, you flip 3 coins, and you can stack energy on your benched Pokemon, and that's a lot easier now with the addition of new Charmander and new Charmeleon. Charmander, or the new Charmander, its move is Combustion. It's 1 energy for 20 damage as opposed to the old Charmander, which was 1 energy for 30 damage with Ember, but the downside with that is you had to discard your energy. So if you do open up with a Charmander in the active spot, you can start attacking and not worrying about, you know, discarding energy for it. Going into the Charmeleon, the new Charmeleon, it's the same move, but it's double damage, so it does 40, and it's 2 energy, as opposed to old Charmeleon, which I think, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but I think the old Charmeleon, it was 3 energy for like Fire Claws or something like that, so you could not, if you had this on your second turn, you basically couldn't attack with Charmeleon, making it kind of worthless to be in your active spot, needing that Moltres to be there to set it up. But now you can attack with Charmeleon, no problem. I do have a shiny Charmeleon in here just to flex on him. And all that is going into our Charizard EX with his move Crimson Storm doing 200 damage. Still the most powerful move in the game, base, you know, not including the coin flips for Celebi and Gold and Go, but this boy can OHKO, and we are going to be spamming Crimson Storm, and we got some things in here to make sure that we can hit back to back if need be. Only downside is you have to discard 2 energies from it, but really that's not too big of a penalty for using that move, especially with this deck. Moving into our trainer cards, we do have 2 copies of Speeds, 2 Balls, 2 Pokecoms just to help get into everything, 2 Giant Capes, 2 Professor's Researches, and Iono to help get into your Charizard line. Shuffles back in the deck, you get a whole new hand, and then a Dawn, because I would not feel right not running this deck with a Dawn. That helps us get to that Crimson Storm back-to-back strategy that I was talking about. I know a lot of people sub out that Dawn, put like another Iono or Giovanni or Cyrus or whatever it is in there in her place, but I love having Dawn in this deck, especially when you have to discard 2 energies. You know, I want to get that Crimson Storm online as fast as possible and start hitting as many times as I can with it. But yeah, this is the deck. I'm going to go ahead, hop into a battle, and I can show you why this new version of Charizard is so much better. Alright, here we go. Nice to meet you too. We are going first. I'm not mad at it. Going up against Grass. We'll take it. And we do have the Moltres to start us off with a Pokeball. So, high chance that we can start getting the Charizard line set up. We'll take the Carnivine. Alright, I imagine there's an Arceus somewhere in here. Charmander, how you doing? We'll go ahead and use the Pokeball just in case. Can't do anything right now. Let's see. I'll drop the 1 Charmander. I'll drop both Charmanders. It doesn't matter. If he's got a Sabrina, he's going to take out 1 either way. So I'll drop both of them just in case we do draw into the Charmeleon. He drops an Arceus though. That's 50 damage from this Carnivine. There's a Sabrina. It's almost like I predicted it. Alright, well, I mean, we're getting him to use his Sabrina. Another Carnivine goes down on his bench. 20 damage to Charmander. I'm half tempted to just put some damage on him, but we can't do that yet. We got him to use the Sabrina. If he has a Cyrus, hey, we can get him to use one of his Cyruses too. I'll be fine with that. Moltres comes back to the active spot. Let's Inferno Dance and hope for 3. We got a couple turns before we really need to draw into the Charmeleon though. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. You'll love it. Love to see that. All 3 are going on this boy over here that didn't get damaged. Protect us from Cyrus nuking all of our energies. Professor's Research. Did he draw into the Arceus? That's the question. Energy on the Carnivine in the back. Okay. 20 damage again. Alright. Other Moltres. I think we've got a 50-50 chance of getting a Charmeleon, so we'll run that risk, send our Moltres back, and we got the other Charizard. Okay, we're playing this game then. We're going to go ahead and cape the Moltres out front. Let it be an additional wall. Inferno Dance again. 2 would be great, 1's cool, 3 would be awesome. Alright, missed out on the first, missed the second, we got the 1, that's fine. That's all we needed. That is really all we needed. So once we get into the Charmeleon line, we'll be pretty good. We'll be pretty set up. Don't tell me you don't have the Arceus. We're both drawing rough, huh? Alright, there's his red. You gonna do 40 damage to the Moltres, or are you gonna drop the Arceus now? 40 damage. Well, there's our Charmeleon too. So we're pretty good setting up on the back. Charmeleon goes down, becomes a shiny boy. We will drop our turn energy on Moltres. Next turn we get an energy and evolve into Charizard. That's pretty good. Carnivine goes down. 90 damage. 1 point. The Sage. Other Carnivine comes forward. You gotta have something on your bench, bro. Where's your Arceus? How many cards you got left in deck? You got 9 cards, so you've gone through over half of your deck. Giant Caping. That's gonna protect you. That's gonna give you a turn. Question is, what you got on your bench? Alright, you've got to have something now. You professored, you caped, you've done all these cool, goofy things. There's your Arceus. Now you're gonna hit for 50. There it is, hitting for 50. Unfortunately, sir, I think it was too little too late. Because we're gonna retreat. Go into our shiny Charmeleon. Might be thinking, what are you doing? And then we're gonna evolve to our immersive Charizard. You love it. I love that card. I love that card so much. Birds are chirping outside my window right now as we Crimson Storm for 200. 220, taking out your Carnivine. Arceus, move forward. Come meet the great flying fire lizard in the sky. It's almost a shame, bro. There's your Arceus. It's almost a shame you don't have another turn to get some energy on that guy. I'm surprised you haven't conceded yet. Oh, you know what? I respect it. Gotta show off the bling. I respect it. That's a sick card. That is a sick card. Can I look at it before he ends his turn? Jeez, that's so cool. What'd he do? I missed it. Oh. Oh no. He found my weakness. Whatever will I do? I'm actually not worried about it. I'll let him take out Moltres. He hasn't really done anything. I'll Iono. Don't really care. Moltres, a speed. Alright, and just like that, this game is over. God, man, these new cards have made Charizard so much better, dude. That Iono comes in clutch, these new Charmander, Charmeleons come in clutch, and then the OG King, the OG Charizard, Crimson Storming, 200 points, taking out the Arceus. I love it. I love it. This deck is so good. It's always been a good deck, but it's gotten revitalized and so many more, like, so much more awesome. I can't even say how good this deck is now. But yeah, that's the duel. I'll see you guys again one last time in the deck recap. We're back here in the recap, guys. Here is the deck list one last time in case you guys are wondering. Again, when I make these decks, you're more than welcome to add, take away whatever cards the best fit your play style. I highly encourage it. This is just the best way that I've been able to play the new, well not new, but the new version of the OG Charizard. With the new Charmander, the new Charmeleon, cards like Iono, it definitely feels like Charizard is back in meta contention again. But yeah, y'all comment down below. Let me know what you would add, take away. Let me know what your favorite part of the video was. But that is going to do it for today's video. And until next time, guys, this has been Griefus saying later.